Hello and welcome back for the next part of my Final Fantasy X Anniversary Challenge playthrough. So we are fighting Sin's Left Fin here, and like the Greater Sphere video, I'm intentionally attempting this without Auto Potion, partly to see if it's possible, and also partly because I really dislike farming Auto Potion armors. So thanks to the 40% stat boost, we have to deal with a significantly enhanced damage, basically, from the physical arm slam attacks, and also with the arm being a bit faster, agility-wise. Extra HP as well, but that's not so important, we're just going to kill it with Supreme Gem still. So I think I have a setup that lets me avoid the negation counter that dispels buffs. I'm just going to have Riku under haste. I'm going to keep Auron in the middle, but I want to get Tidus as just sort of a spare second character with haste as well, in case things go badly and we have to pull back the airship or something, I don't know. So Auron, yeah, he doesn't need to change weapon. I did want to comment on this armor he has, this gold bracer. So this dropped from Ornitholestes, and I think it's actually, this defense plus 25% is actually really nice. It's the best armor I have in terms of mitigating physical damage, and that's going to come in handy. So my comment about the Ornitholestes equipment drops being kind of useless was, I think, wrong. So yeah, that was a nice pickup. I also got some drops for other characters, but they're a little less useful. So Sin is not going to do anything at the beginning here. We haven't done enough to him, basically. And so, yeah, we're just waiting for Riku to get buffs up. So I'm going to throw a Stamina Tonic and then a Light Curtain on Auron. And I think with Riku under haste and Auron under protect, but none of the other buffs that count towards the negation counter, I'm pretty sure we should never see negation. If it's possible, the chance is very small because I was testing this beforehand and I never saw it. Okay, so right now Auron effectively has a factor of about 11 physical damage mitigation. He's got double HP, protect once he defends, and then plus the defense 25% to sort of boost that up even more. The only other thing, though, yeah, I do want to get him under regen as well, because of the delay from the arm slam attack at close range. So let's go ahead and give the order to move in. No need to get regen down right now. Alright, and I suppose I don't even need to do it. No, I should do it here. I don't think timing on the healing spring is going to be a problem. Yuna's just sort of a third wheel, which is fine. She's not really costing me in terms of increasing the negation counter, and defending or changing weapon doesn't seem to influence the counter for when Sin decides to actually attack, so she's just hanging out. Alright, so we can start doing some attacking here. And we are likely to get hit by the slam attack. If you've targeted Sin a couple of times, it's basically 100% guaranteed. If you haven't, it's a 1/3 chance, so there is a bit of variance there. But what makes the fighting from close range doable is that every 4th turn, the core will charge up and then do Gravija, which just does 75% current HP. If it just spammed the slam attack, then without auto potion, yeah, for sure, we could get into trouble. But I think because of the Gravija mechanics, I think we should be okay. Of course, if it slams us, then Yuna and Riku get KO'd and need reviving. But I think we can deal with that. Alright, so we get slammed. Yeah, so 3.8k on Riku with no mitigation. And you can see the delay we have here. Okay, well we didn't get slammed more, which is good. So it remained motionless twice. So next is its 4th turn since we moved to close range, and that means we have charging for Gravigia, like I was saying. So we can safely bring in Tidus and throw a Mega Phoenix. And conveniently, Gravigia is going to get Riku into SOS Haste, which is nice. I guess it's slightly awkward that Riku gets a turn before the Gravigia because she won't be in haste at that point. It doesn't really matter though. Yeah, so we actually, I think we want somebody who doesn't have haste here. It's interesting that the position of the characters matters for some of the buffs, like Protect. So Protect doesn't increase the negation counter if it's the middle character who has Protect. But I think with haste, I would see, there's a small chance I'd see... Oh, it doesn't matter too much if I get hit by negation here, honestly. I know that the next boss turn here is going to be Gravigia, which is why I'm not bringing Auron back in. So yeah, let's just continue attacking. Riku's next turn will be 24 ticks, whereas with haste it would be 12, but that's not a big deal. Certainly not going to just use an extra Chocobo if ever there. Doesn't really make sense. Okay, and we didn't see negation anyway. So this fancy animation for a pretty do-nothing attack. It's like, all it really achieves is bringing my characters into SOS HP, which is actually an advantage. So, Auron comes back in, still plenty of time on the regen. Defend, unit, do whatever. And we'll continue Supreme Gem attacking. So let's see what happens in this cycle, whether we get hit by 1, 2, or 3 of the slam attacks. Oh, there's one. Alright, not in the second turn. And we do get hit in the third turn, okay. You can see Auron's surviving fine with the regen. We'll see when Auron's next turn is. Oh, just before Gravigia. That's interesting. Okay. Let's have Tidus come throw this Mega Phoenix. We may not really be able to attack this turn around if Sin does another slam attack right away, because Riku won't have a turn. But provided Auron's surviving, we are okay. Alright, and Sin remains motionless. Nice. So now we get 2 turns to attack. Yeah, I feel like I am taking a bit of a risk with how I've set this up, because without the auto potion... Yeah, I feel like 3 slam attacks in a row between the charging Gravigia turns could mess us up, but we haven't seen that yet. And this Finn, we don't have to worry about the AI changing at low health. The right Finn in the next fight, we do have to worry about that. So this is going to be the second turn in the cycle. We're almost certainly going to see a slam attack here. Yeah. Now let's see if we see one again, or if it stays still. We do see a second one, okay. So I'm not sure that Auron's going to get a turn before Gravigia now. No, he doesn't. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so this is magic damage, and he doesn't, yeah, he doesn't reduce that. Okay, so we would have lost if we'd seen a second slam attack in a row there. Okay, I do get a turn though. Yeah, so as I said before, this is not the safest strategy. We've done a decent amount of damage to him though. I think we have we're a bit over halfway. I'll keep going with this. My goal in this challenge was never really to make 100% reliable strategies for each fight. I think that the chance of a slam attack being used if we haven't hurt Sin since the last slam attack is only 1 in 3. So we do have to be a little unlucky, I feel like, to see, say, 2 out of 3 slam attacks or even 3 in a row. Okay, RN is not full health, but he has enough health here. And Sin remain motionless. Alright, great. That's very good for us. Sin is a lot less aggressive in terms of the slamming attack if you fight him from a distance. And additionally, that attack, even though it does more damage, does not have the delay. But the trouble is we just do so little damage from a distance. Also, Sid is a bit slower than Sin. I had considered a strategy where I pull in, or I move in but then pull out, so that we're never going to be exposed to more than one other physical attacks up close. And that might actually be, there might be a safe way to do that. It's going to be pretty tedious though, so I'll just carry on with this. Yeah, I think we're most of the way through Oren's regen. That's something I have to watch, but it's fine for the time being. It only runs out on his turn, so if it goes to Oren's turn and he still has the purple sparkles, we know we're good until at least his next turn. Alright, I think I need 3 more gems after this. Some consideration for changing up the front line after this battle, but I don't think it's a big deal. So that's the second attack of the cycle. That's the third. Okay, so Orange should get a turn before Gravicho again. I think something like this, like 1 attack out of the 3 turns, is more typical. Let's just check HP here. Yeah, 3 more gems, okay. You might ask why I'm bothering to throw a Mega Phoenix. I guess the answer is because I have them, and so why not? Basically all that the third character slot is doing is giving me the option to manually heal Oren, although that doesn't really come up. But it also means that Yuna's turns do give Oren regen ticks. So yeah, because I have the Mega Phoenixes and Yuna doesn't have any... Oh, I guess Yuna... I hadn't considered that. With SOS Haste, I guess Yuna does have... Maybe Yuna is contributing to the negation counter. Yeah, negation would be bad for us because losing Protect on Oren would mean we'd not really survive multiple slams. Alright. Let's go ahead and try just surviving Riku then. We know that the next attacker is Gravager, so... yeah, fine to have these 2 in the front line. I could also just solve the problem I mentioned by not having SOS Haste equipped on Yuna, because she doesn't need it. But I didn't consider that before the battle, that she would actually be brought into haste by the Gravager. Anyway, let's defend here. Alright, nice. So I think we can just kill it here. Oh, maybe not. We only get one turn with Riku. Yeah. Oh, we'll get two actually because of... Right, we'll get two because of haste being... I'm sorry, because of use being rank 2. Well, I've thought of another reason to have the third character slot alive, which is I get to arrange my party properly for the fight against the right fin. I don't think that should matter though. So let's just bring in... Sure, let's just bring in Titus. Yeah, it really doesn't matter between Titus and RN. Yeah, the AI of the second, the right fin, like I mentioned, is different, but I think I'll make a separate video for that. I know that the fights aren't super long and there's not all that much going on compared to some of the fights in this challenge, but yeah, it might require a bit of a different strategy. So summary for this fin is that my strategy works with a little luck. If you do get unlucky and Oren gets hit by the slam attack multiple times, he gets delayed so much he doesn't have a turn until after the Gravija, then he gets slammed again and again, he would get KO'd. We just managed to regen through the worst combination we saw, but it could have been worse. But yeah, I still think it was kind of interesting to try this without Auto Potion like I was saying. And yeah, let's see what equipment drop we get. Manticore Claw. So I think that's Poison Strike on Riku. No, it might not be. We already have Poison Strike on Riku, that's too bad. I guess we weren't really going to get much useful from this one. Alright, that's going to do it for this part. I will be back with the battle against the right fin. Thanks for watching.